Endangered orangutans doomed to extinction as Chinese-built hydro dam set to rip through habitat. The Tapanuli orangutan was discovered in 2017 and fewer than 800 are believed to exist.
Here's a summary of the article.
A critically endangered species of orangutan which lives in one forest in Indonesia is in danger of rapid extinction after a court ruled construction of a new hydroelectric dam can go ahead, despite a legal challenge by environmental groups. The construction of the Batang Toru Dam in North Sumatra, backed by the Bank of China, as part of the country's Belt and Road infrastructure project, will rip through the orangutan's habitat. The State Administrative Court in North Sumatra's capital, Medan, ruled construction can continue despite critics of the hydro dam providing evidence that its environmental impact assessment was deeply flawed. Campaigners said the construction of the dam is also devastating for the Sumatran orangutan, which is also critically endangered, threatened by deforestation to make way for palm oil plantations. The dam will essentially doom the Tapanuli orangutan species to extinction, the group said on a petition calling on the Bank of China to end its support for the construction work. China's state-owned Sinohydro is building the dam, which is reportedly financed by Chinese loans. The Tapanuli orangutan was found to be a new species in November 2017 after DNA analysis and a field study revealed unique characteristics.
This post received a score of 6,817, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The dam is in Indonesia and was planned by an Indonesian firm. It is being built and financed by Chinese companies, but I really think it's an Indonesian problem. The Chinese government doesn't have any say where Indonesia builds its dams. I really hope that the Indonesian government does stop it though, at least to make sure that the orangutans will survive.
While this is definitely an Indonesian government project and the Indonesian government deserves most of the blame, the Bank of China stepped in to fund the project after it had already been rejected by the Asian Development Bank and World Bank for being too environmentally destructive. The Bank of China needs to bring its environmental policies in line with international standards and with the green credit guidelines that the Chinese government has already issued.
Greater than the Bank of China needs to bring its environmental policies in line with international standards and with the green credit guidelines that the Chinese government has already issued. I'm no expert, but I am guessing the dynamic is very similar to how it goes in the US and virtually every other power structure. There are PR efforts focused on green stuff, transparency, family-friendly, boo slave labor, yay deity and diversity, and the very serious men behind closed doors all know they're really focused on getting more power and money, and that trumps all. A tiny increase in the chances of getting Indonesia as a satellite country will be far more important to anyone making those decisions than an orangutan.
Also, the OP has a history of defending China and excusing their actions in the name of xenophobia, so I'll take what he says with a grain of salt. From here.
Wow, big surprise, the OP has the same opinion on an issue in other threads as he does here.
I wish I could take them all into L space and save them. This is honestly a crying shame.
Greater than L space. Orc.
It's like space but looking kinda dumb.
The Tapanuli orangutan, Pongo tapanuliensis, was discovered by scientists in 2017, and just 800 individuals are believed to exist, making it the rarest great ape species on the planet.
Just a correction, it was described in 2017, it was discovered by the West in 1939. These orangutans were discovered in 1939 by the West, it was split into a new species in 2017.
Jesus fuck. These are fucking great apes, FFS. They have a very similar capacity as a mute human. Death by habitat loss is a horribly slow starvation. That should be sufficient alone to preserve them without the godawful loneliness of end of a species. Here's a young orang making her bed. Here's a younger one enjoying a magic trick. This is very little shy of genocide.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.